Welcome back to the Steep. In today's episode, we're going to install one of my favorite tools, shcheck. So, if you're not familiar, shcheck is just a security header checks that goes through and identifies some quote unquote low-hanging fruit. So, if you don't have that in your arsenal, you might want to go ahead and add that today. So, we're going to be installing it directly from the Santoro shcheck repository here on GitHub. And there's multiple ways of doing it. You can actually grab the code and put it under slash OPT or wherever you prefer to run it. Or if you want to, they do have some instruction on how to run it with PyPy as well as Docker build. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently. We're actually going to pipx this and install it that way, right? So, and in this case, we're just going to type in shcheck and we should be good. So now you can see it actually did go ahead and install it. So if I do a which sh check, I should be able to see that directly in my pass statement. Now, obviously, if you skip out and don't identify it as a Python file, it's going to tell you it wasn't able to locate it. So in this case, it's going to be under that home steep directory, and it creates a .local bin shcheck.py. Now from here, I could symlink this. I could do a lot of things, but we're just going to run it localized for right now. So from that standpoint, once we have shcheck up and running, we can simply hit shcheck.py here and see if it executes. And in this case, you'll see it gives us a little bit of a use script as well. So it does come through as being executable. But if this doesn't work for you, Python 3 passed by shcheck it should kick it off, right? It should install just fine or launch just fine, excuse me. So from that standpoint, once we're good, we want to go back here and kind of take a look and see what we can see for arguments. So it's pretty straightforward. It just takes a target as your primary URL. And then there are some options here if you want to do anything based on options. So we're going to keep this simple, and we're just going to run an shcheck against my website, alldeckedout.com. And when we run that, remember, it doesn't know that it's a Python file, so you're going to have to be extremely careful with that or set an alias for yourself. And as you can see, that's almost like lightning. It really completes very quickly. And you'll want to vet this own information for yourself and make sure it's accurate. So if you use Nuclei, another wonderful tool, and it should give you a very similar output. Excuse me, allergies are kicking up today. My eyes are itching. Sorry for that. In that regard, yes, just check your tools and make sure that they are indeed working as you expect. In this case, I am hosted through GoDaddy, so I definitely know that that's accurate. And as you can see, GoDaddy's got a little bit of issue here. Shame on GoDaddy. And then obviously we have some missing security headers. So these would be ideal things to report as informationals on your penetration test, provided you're authorized. And please, speaking of authorized, make sure you're using this in an authorized capacity. All decked out, and the steep is not responsible if you decide to do something off the rails. So anyhow, we'll keep it short and sweet today. That does it for today's video. We'll talk to you next time. Thanks so much.